Hey guys, Miss Dragon here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. So today, we are going to be starting the Rising Tides DLC. We have a thing to read. Dear Sid, I write you this note from Imperial Lands. Yes, I know we said we'd be going straight home, but a little detour to trade the trinkets we'd picked up on our travels for some trusty gil seemed in order. Give the elders something to soften the shock of losing the dusk crystals like... Truth is, those crystals have long been a lifeline for our people. No, I may have been quick to comprehend your reasoning that they're not, but a tether to a sinking ship, humble country folk like mine are rather less receptive to new ideas. Wish me luck in turning them to the righteous path. Famiel. Yes, in the unlikely event that we should find ourselves driven from our home at point of pitchfork, I trust you'll spare us a bed or three. The lads can sleep on the floor at a pinch. Nice. Unmarked. Sid, I shall not waste time mincing words. Leviathan's Dominant is in need of rescue, and despite my innumerable misgivings about joining hands with an outlaw of the highest disrepute, the dame has assured me that there is none better suited to the task at hand. I dare not reveal more for fear this missive could fall into the wrong hands. But if what little I have penned here has kindled your interest, I bid you journey to the Vale in Northreach and inquire with one Layla. She will surely see you satisfied. Haha. Yes.
Leviathan the Lost? But why now? After all this time.
Why, what now?
Oh, I'm not sure you'd believe me if I told you.
After all we've been through. I doubt there's anything that could surprise me at this point.
All right then. Rouse Joshua and meet me in the mess. We'll talk there.
Oh boy. We're going off on another adventure.
I see we're all here.
So, what is it this time?
I'm not sure yet. The letter delivered to my chambers omitted a few crucial details.
Do we know its provenance?
That was one of the details it omitted. But whoever the sender was, it seems the dame held them in high enough regard to point them in our direction.
The dame? Well, she's not one to waste our time. It must be important.
Important might be an understatement. If the letter is to be believed, Leviathan's Dominant is in danger. And someone wants us to save him.
Leviathan?
So the Warden of Water has finally returned. What has it been? 100 years?
Oh boy.
The Lost moniker dates back at least that long. Even our venerable lawsman would not have been so much as a glint in his father's eye when last the mighty serpent brought his crushing waves to bear upon the realm.
But why the gap? I know it can be a few years before a new dominant's born. But over a century?
Should the Dominant of Water's bloodline have been severed somehow, it could have prevented a new dominant from awakening.
But if one has awakened now, he couldn't have chosen a worse time. Every nation in the realm has lost its dominant. If word gets out that there is still one to be had, they will stop at nothing to claim it for their own.
And the twins will be at war again, just when humanity most needs to come together. Did the letter say anything else?
Only that if I wish to know more, we must meet in person. And that the Vale can arrange a meeting.
If nothing else, you can be certain it ain't a trap.
Famous last words. I'm coming with you.
As am I.
Thank you. Both of you. And Otto?
Yeah. I'll keep an eye on things here. Didn't fancy coming anyway.
Thank you. I shall leave the Invincible in your capable hands.
All right. The Rising Tide. Okay. Chasing the tides. Quest destinations for the rising tide are indicated with this mark. After accepting the quest, current objectives are displayed in the to-do list on the right-hand side of the screen. You wish to restore main scenarios. Yeah, okay. Cool beans. Find Layla in Northreach. Let us head to Northreach.
To the Vale it is, then.
Yes, and I cannot go that way. Welcome to the
Fancy a
Vale.
peek behind the veil, my lord.
I'm looking for a Layla.
You found one.
Okay.
So, will your friends be joining in? Or just watching?
We're not here for your services. We simply want to talk.
What you do with your time is up to you. The price is still the same.
Okay then.
We hear about the letter.
Oh, sorry. I suppose you'll be wanting to know who wrote it then.
Among
Yeah.
other things.
Look, I'm just the messenger here. There's only so much I can tell you.
Specifically.
A location, north of town, on the shore of Isle of Feist Bay. There you'll find a tent and the woman who can answer your questions.
And that's all. Nothing else.
Actually, one thing. There's more than flowers in the meadows these days. So keep that sword of yours to hand.
Well, okay then. We need to go... Oh, just outside of town.
Does anyone else think it strange that this woman should prefer to keep to the outskirts of town?
Not if she realizes the value of the information she's party to.
And the danger it puts her in.
She's a smart lady, I suppose. Where am I going? This way. Just over yonder there. Okay, here we
The
are.
tent is where Layla said it would be.
Yes, but who awaits us inside?
Nobody.
It's empty. Why am I not surprised?
Yeah. And then... we have a boat.
A boat. No prizes for guessing who that belongs to.
Continue the search.
The embers are still warm.
So you're Sid.
And you are?
I suppose I must be. Which means you have me at a disadvantage.
Apologies. I am Shula, tributary of Mysidia, final haven of the Moats of Water.
The moats of water.
The very tribe into which it was believed Leviathan's Dominant was born. A people notable for their sapphire eyes and ivory hair. Yet that would be impossible, since the tribe famously...
Vanished. Was exterminated.
Apparently they survived.
Despite the best efforts of both church and state, we are still very much alive. Though we've managed to keep that fact hidden from good Krieger's faithful for over a century.
Along with Leviathan's Dominant.
That wave out there. What do you know of it?
Nothing.
The surge. Only that it's been there a long time.
Since the fall of Drake's Eye almost a century ago. Some claim the two are connected, but none can speak with any certainty.
So in other words, you know nothing.
Exactly.
Not that I'll hold it against you. The wave was raised by Leviathan in an act of rage. Moments before the waters were stayed, and the icon and its dominant bound within.
And you want us to?
Rescue him. Yes. You see, a little bird told me about a certain outlaw with a singular knack for putting unruly dominants in their place. And ours is about as unruly as they get. For years, we've searched for someone who could hold their own against an icon. Someone just like you. So what do you say? Will you help us?
I suppose we will.
What exactly did your dominant do to warrant this punishment?
What did he do? He committed the greatest crime one of his kind can. He was born.
Well, okay then.
But he deserves a better fate than the one my people forced upon him. He deserves to be free.
As do we all. Very well. Far-fetched though your tale may seem, something tells me you speak in earnest. So we will do what we can for your dominant. But first, you will tell us everything you know about him and the means of his imprisonment.
I can do better than that. I can show you. Care to take a trip across the bay?
Sure, why
My
not?
people await you there.
Lead the way.
Into the boat we go. Okay. We are going to the Lost Cloak, northeastern storm. If you manage to navigate the cloak's narrow mountaintop pass without plummeting to your death, you will be rewarded with a breathtaking view of blighted wasteland stretching from the Oilfeist Bay to the Sea of Grace. Wonderful. Torgal.
All right, you might want to hold on to something. We're coming up on the wall, and passing through can take a bit of getting used to.
I don't see any wall.
Of course you don't. That's the point. It's a glamour woven by our ancestors to keep our village hidden from prying eyes. But don't take my word for it. Watch.
Oh, that was worse than a slug of Bacchus wine.
Clive, the sky.
It's blue, but how is that possible?
You do know what a glamour is, don't you? Ours just happens to work both ways, and a good thing too. I wouldn't fancy staring at those sickly clouds every day.
The rising tide.
And that concludes our little voyage. We're here,
Woo.
It's a long slog to the village, and a hard one. I hope you're up for a climb.
I suppose we have no choice, so off we go.
Finally.
What? You didn't think we'd arrived, did you? The village isn't up here. It's on the other side of the mountain.
Of course it is.
Always. Okay. Off we go. Do I want to keep Titan? I suppose we'll keep Titan on for now.
Watch yourself, Sid. This path can be treacherous. If not for the sheer drop, then for the beasts who prowl it.
Thank you for the warning. And
Sounds
please,
like fun.
call me Clive. Sid is an alias.
You will be pleased to learn, Lady Shula, that I have no such aliases.
Is that so, Lord Margrace?
It's all the same to me.
Oh, Joshua.
I was wondering when they'd pick up our scent.
Stand back. We'll handle this.
Oh, will you now? Shall I keep my axe and spells to myself, then?
This one. You're finished.
May as well finish this faster.
Get him.
There we go.
Earlier you mentioned spells, yet I see you carry no crystals.
Since when did a bearer ever need crystals?
But then, where is your brand?
Waiting for me in Sunbreck, if I ever get careless.
Then it's in for a long wait.
Not everybody is branded.
Over here.
There we go. No treasures so far. Unless I completely walked past them, which is very possible. But all good, all good.
We're almost at the summit. From there, you'll have a better view of our home.
Okie dokie.
Few have ever set eyes on what I'm about to show you. Just so you know.
This is not what I expected.
Welcome, my friends, to Mysidia.
Show me. Ooh. Mysidia, Northern Storm. That's interesting.
It's been a long time since I saw the North looking so...
Alive. How
I'm
is...
sure you have plenty of questions, but it's been a long journey, and I expect we could all do with a rest. Our humble village is only a short way from here. If you'd care to accompany me. Let's get ourselves in front of a fire, and I'll tell you everything you need to know.
Okay.
It's beautiful, Shula.
And we aim to keep it that way.
Yes. It's very understandable. Animals! In a cave? Over here. Not go in. There was an item. Somewhere. Right here.
Are those stones glowing?
That's one of the cairns which maintain the glamour. Steer well clear.
Okay. I will not touch. About the monsters, do they not pose a problem? The thingies.
Go, Torkel! Over here! Get him!
I did that wrong. It's fine.
If the surge was an act of rage,
One wonders what prompted it.
Indeed. Look at that view. More enemies spotted ahead. We have some flying enemies.
Enough of you, are there?
You're finished! All yours, Torkel! Go for it! Second! Go, Torkel! Attack!
Down. Okay. I see nothing still. Wait. Treasure! Reflection of fire. So our first treasure chest. That I found, at least. More wildlife.
could we not have spared ourselves the mountain crossing by landing further north?
In clear view of the bay?
So that's a no. Over here. River's Edge. See an item. And a bird. But it looks like nothing else. Cool. Why? I don't know, whatever. Let's head back to the village entrance. Hello.
On evening tides,
Does morning's light return?
Open the gates!
They have a password.
The Tributary is home!
Haven, Mysidia.
Outsiders? Never. Look at the size of that dog.
Nah.
All right now. Back to your duties. You'll have to forgive my people their curiosity. We don't get many visitors. Or any, truth be told.
Then we are honored to be
mean-
the first.
Part of being a hidden village.
This is quite extraordinary. Like stepping into another world.
So do you believe me now?
You've made it difficult not to, my lady. But how did your people chance to settle here in the north? Unless I am much mistaken, the moats of water long called the coasts of southern Ash their home. Until Drake's Horn fell and the Blight forced them ever inland, where...
We met our doom, along with our dominant. I see you've read the Gregorian Church's account, but perhaps you'd like to hear ours. That building over there is the Witten Hall. It's where my people gather to discuss matters of import. We can speak more inside, once the place is ready to receive you. It shouldn't take long, but you're welcome to explore the village while I see to things.
Thank you. We'll do just that.
Okay, visit the... yes. There is no shop. So, yeah. Is that a treasure chest? Yes, it is. Ageless... adornment? What?
Just you stay away from that temple.
Huh? Okay. I mean, I don't see any treasure that way, so we're gonna look on the other side before we go to the hall.
I'm sorry, but I don't like it. Outsiders?
That'll be them then.
Don't look like them.
Can I climb this? No. Oh, I climbed that one. No treasure. Where am I? Foundry. Though I haven't been looking on the other side. Yeah, hi.
Look. That one's got...
What? That one's got a black cape.
Intruders! We must flee!
It's all right.
Let's go up this way. I guess. See if there's anything on this side.
How long do you think this bridge has been standing here?
Nothing down here.
I want to play with the others.
That sucks. Where am I? I don't.
Used to work on the outside.
I don't see anything.
Seems like one of the cairns was disturbed.
Suddenly, there were curls everywhere.
Did you hear that,
Chocobo.
girl? You're going with...
Yeah, I'm not seeing any treasure. So that's disappointing. Let's just head to the Witten Hall. Unless there's something. Unless there could be treasure.
Granddad, tell us another story about the witch.
No. The witch. Can't climb up there. Okay. To the hall. Go inside. Another cutscene. Story time.
So what do you think of our little haven in the woods? It might
Very
not
quaint.
have all the comforts of a southern settlement, but at least it's ours.
And there's a lot to be said for that. It can't have been easy keeping this place a secret.
Not easy, no. We've dedicated our lives to maintaining the glamour that conceals us. Us, and well, yes.
Is that
This man,
your dominant?
Walius, is he Leviathan's dominant?
That's right. Though he's no man, Walius is still a baby.
Huh?
A baby?
Forgive me, but you said that the Dominant and his icon were bound inside the Surge almost a century ago. That would surely make him older still.
It would, if he'd been allowed to age. But the spell robbed the poor bairn of even that.
I'm sorry.
Walius was the son of my great-grandfather. Leviathan awoke within him almost immediately. But instead of allowing the lad to live out his life as a valued member of the community, my ancestors sought to put his power to other uses. Sadly for them, the icons sensed their treachery and summoned a wave so large it would have swallowed the entire village if my ancestors hadn't stopped him.
Then it is not the surge that binds the child, but time itself.
Yes.
Forgive me. I'm still not sure I understand.
I'm not surprised. It isn't the easiest thing to explain. Which is why it might be better if I took you to see him. Show you exactly what he has to endure.
That is why we came.
Then let us be off. There's a road that leads north from the village. It'll take us right into the Surge.
Okay.
Are you bound for the wave, tributary?
We are, Delina. Have you spread the word about our guests?
I have. Everyone knows to treat them as family.
How kind.
You shouldn't have any trouble now, but just in case, I would have you accept this symbol of our people.
Of course. Ceaseless Row. Ooh.
That's very kind. I look
We'll
forward
add
to
it
meeting the family.
to the collection.
Feelings mutual.
Should the tributary be indisposed, feel free to ask me any questions you might have regarding the village, and I'll do my best to answer.
Thank you. We will.
Then I bid you good tide.
Okay. Alright.
Our
new
storehouse
quest.
lies
What?
across the bridge. If you're short of supplies, you may find what you need there.
Oh my goodness.
But we
got
will have to
two
ask
there.
you for recompense, poor as we are.
Do you have a shop? Huh? No. Oh, it must be like up there. Father's Fell. We've got 2 quests. We'll start there.
Sid. You are Sid, aren't you? The
Yes.
man the tributary told us about?
Indeed.
I wonder if you could help me.
With what
Okay.
exactly?
Oh, nothing too troublesome. Do you know my husband, Pavat?
No.
He's the village smith, among other things. Anyway, his name day is not far off, and I wanted to make a gift for him.
Name day. Like
He's
birthday?
a craftsman, you see, and he's been fretting about running low on the flowers he uses for dye making. So I wondered if you Might collect some for me and give them to him.
Would this gift not be better coming from you?
Perhaps, but it can't, for reasons I can't go into. Please, I know it sounds daft, but I'd be ever so grateful.
Flower collecting sounds dangerous, but let's do it.
Fine. Which flowers does your husband need?
The sweet little blue ones that grow around the fount. Elder's blessings, they're called. We use them to dye our fabrics so we always feel close to water like they are. You don't need to go to the trouble of picking them yourself, though. Just speak to the field hands and ask them to share their harvest with you. 2 basketfuls should be enough for my husband to be getting on with.
2 basketfuls it is.
Why can't she do this herself? You're an odd one. There's that person there. But, I guess we'll go talk to these people. About the flowers. Hi.
Excuse me. I wonder, might you be able to spare a basket of Elder's blessings?
That we need 2.
Pavard's wife tasked me with collecting some for her husband and suggested that I speak to you.
Ah. Werda wants you to bless her better half with the fruits of our labour, does she? Go on then. Give the old fool something to squirm about.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't worry about it. An old fool Pavard may be, but if you come bearing gifts, he's not fool enough to turn you away.
I'm glad to hear it. Thank you.
Okay, where is he? This way? This way? Wait. Oh. Oh no, I'm supposed to ask for more flowers. Aha!
Ah, welcome to Haven, friend.
Thanks.
Forgive my presumptuousness, but the smith's wife has asked me to make her husband a present of some Elder's blessings. 2 basketfuls, to be precise.
Well, I have 1, if that's any help.
Yeah, I already have 1, so thanks.
Yes. I'm much obliged. They really are beautiful.
Aren't they just? Though that's not the only reason they have a special place in our hearts. Legend has it that when our people fled from Ash, the tributary of the time took some seeds with them. And as they wandered high and low across the Twins, he'd plant them wherever they stopped for water. Every elder since has done the same. So when we finally put down roots here in Mysidia, the flowers did too.
Well, that's 2 basketfuls.
Hey, oh, hello. Quick complete. After completing main objective of some quest, you may be given the option to quick travel to the quest's final destination. If you see a prompt in the lower right-hand corner, hold down that button to immediately travel to NBC. Of course, option not mandatory, free to ignore it.
Time to visit Pavard.
Yeah, let's go. Yes. Why not? I love this. This is, I don't, is this, only for the Rising Tides DLC, or is this now a new update? Because if this was accessible throughout the entire game, oh, it'd be so nice.
What do you want?
I'm bearing gifts.
Your wife asked me to bring you these flowers.
There you go.
That woman. Come out. I know you're there.
Who? Me?
Huh?
Would either of you care to explain what's going on?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to deceive you. It's just, my husband can be a bit standoffish at times, and I thought this might be a good way for the two of you to get acquainted. What with you being a swordsman like, and him being the only smith in the village. It'd be a shame if you couldn't turn to him for help.
The only reason he couldn't turn to me for help is because I had my hands full with all the orders you lot dumped on me. I'm pretty much done with them now, though. But, for the record, the tributary said that we were to lend you outsiders our aid, and that's exactly what I was planning to do. With or without my darling wife's meddling.
Okay.
So, here we are. Acquainted. So, if there's out you need, just bring us the materials, all right?
Hey.
All right, then. And tar for the flowers. I was running low.
You're welcome.
You use them for dyeing, I hear.
Aye. Crush the petals and it makes a fine and lasting blue. We use it to stain the cloth for our tunics and pennons. To remind us where we come from, like.
As modes of water. Children of the sea.
That's right. The pattern too was left by our ancestors. The Ceaseless Rill, it's called. It symbolizes the river of our tribe, with the strength of Leviathan running through it. And no matter how that river has ebbed and flowed, changed its course, the flowers have always been with us, growing on our banks. I should get back to work. If you need something crafting, let me know.
Oh, well. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Wasn't it just?
Okay, quest complete. I wish the audio didn't crackle and pop. I don't know why it's doing it. Level 50! Reflection of Earth Titanic Block. Haven Foundry now available! Woo! Okay. Okay, do you have like special stuff that you can make, or is it just generic? Well, I can make a lot of stuff apparently. What? Yeah, this is crafting. Okay, well, yeah, I don't really need anything here, so I don't know.
Till next time,
Whatever.
then.
Yep. You need my help, bruh.
Oh, I'll have her hide when she gets back.
Nah. What?
Oh, sorry. I was leagues away. How can I help you? If you're after something from the storehouse, it's actually my wife you'll want to talk to. She will have to charge you for the goods, though. Not that we'd fleece you or anything. It's just, you know, needs must.
Understandable.
I understand.
Saying that, she might not be able to get anything down for you for a bit.
Nah.
Ah, right.
She's got her hands full with the inventory, you see. It should have been my daughter's job, really, but the willful little Rills decided to make herself scarce. The heavens only know where that girl's got to.
If you'd like me to keep an eye out for her.
Oh, no. I couldn't ask that of an outsider.
We're gonna do it anyways.
You wouldn't mind?
Nah. Alright.
Of course not. She won't have gone far, will she?
Hopefully not. She's probably down by the river,
I've
right?
scoured the entire village for her and come up empty-handed. Can't help thinking she might have gone on another one of her little adventures.
Ah. A free spirit, is she?
Aye, that she is. Can't get her to sit still. Especially once you heard you lot were on your way. Outsiders! You should have seen her little eyes light up. Oh, if she wanted to watch you arrive, she'd have made for the low gate where you first came in. The guard there might have spotted her. Maybe you could ask him. Ruka, her name is.
All right. I'll let you know if I find her. Try not to worry.
Okay. to the gate, I guess. Hello, I'm looking for child.
Excuse me. You haven't seen the storekeeper's daughter, have you?
Little Ruka? I have, as it happens. She went out through the gate not long ago.
Out of the village? Alone?
Aye, she does it all the time. There's a path off to the left which leads down to the river. Nice little spot, that. And safe as you like. The beasts of the mountain don't dare come so close to the village.
That's
where
good.
She'll be. Go and have a look if you don't believe me.
I will.
So why don't the monsters come close? Seems a bit odd.
This must be the path.
Yeah, we walked this path before. Pick up the item again. Hello.
Oh, they're not here either.
Bird's gone. Hello.
It's you! I've been looking everywhere for you.
Nah.
You must be Ruka.
You know my name? Can you lot read minds?
No.
Your father asked me to keep an eye out for you. You left without telling him where you were going. He was worried.
But I went to look for you.
Well, now you found me. What do you say we head back to the village and let your father know you're safe?
All right. And on the way home, you can tell me all about the world beyond the wall. I want to know everything.
Curious one she
Everything
is.
might be a stretch.
Teleportation! Yes? Yay!
Thank you for bringing her home. And sorry for the trouble.
No trouble at all, I guess.
No. It was a pleasure.
Means I can use the
Did you know
store.
that there are villages 10 times as big as Haven in the outside world? 10 times! Cities, they call them. And in these cities, they have great big walls and towers and castles.
Oh, to think I was worried. You can tell me all about the outside world later, Sweet Pea. Now go and help your mum with the stores.
All right.
Thanks for putting up with her questions. She, has a lot of them. One of the big ones being, what are the people beyond the wall like? Reckon you've made a good first impression.
Are we the only ones she's ever met?
That you are. The rest of the world can't know we're here, so we'll have to be very careful who we're letting in and out. A few of us might make the occasional trip to shore for supplies, but for the most part, we'll make do with what we've got, including what the old Northerners left us.
Yes. You built on top of the old ruins, didn't you?
Well, they make for fine foundations. Their masons clearly knew what they were doing. That's one thing we don't have to worry about. Oh, it's everything else that's the problem. Medicines, metals for tool making, anything like that. We have to dress up as travelling merchants and make a trip to the outside and pray to every cloud in the heavens that nobody sees through us.
No.
Which explains why you need Gil.
Aye. And now Ruka's back, my wife should be free to assist you with any potential purchases. So please, do make good use of our stores, because we fully intend to make good use of your coin.
I'll be sure to keep my purse strings loose.
That's complete. Alright, so now we have access to the shop. Ageless tallow. Used in crafting. Even store is now available. Okay, right here. Let's have a look at your
Thanks for
shop.
bringing me daughter back.
You're
I don't
welcome.
want you looking for adventure, but she's got to pull her weight like the rest of us. Anyway, now we've got the inventory done, I can attend to my own tasks, like seeing to our visitors' needs. So, was the route you wanted? This is all we have.
Minwu waistcloth. Apparently it's better than my fallen belt, so we'll take that.
May it serve you well.
Thank you. I will take this.
Here
Thank
you are.
you. I'm just gonna buy this because why not? I don't need any. Wait, we don't need that. Too terribly bad. And then sell all valuables. Black blood.
Then
Okay.
I bet you good tide.
Yes. Let's head back to the smith. Let's see if we can do some
What is it you
upgrading.
want?
Circle. No, we cannot. Okay. Okay, let us make for the surge then, because I think we're good.
How long do you think this bridge has been stuck?
Who can say? A very long time?
Suddenly, there were curves everywhere, look.
Huh. Okay. Farewell, villagers.
There's a pair of ships just up ahead.
Ships? But are we not still leagues from the shore?
Lake. I don't know. What's over there? Enemies. What is this way? The green altar. There's nothing here. Nothing that I can see. Okay, well, maybe this is important later? Possibly? I don't know. Do we get, like, special hunts or something for this area? I don't think so. Bugs. We're just gonna walk
The
past
quickest
them.
route to the surge is due east, past the second galley.
Okay.
Shula, how did these ships come to be here?
What do you imagine happens when an icon of water gets angry?
Really, brother? Did you have to ask?
Lots of water. Okay, so we can't go that way, can't go that way. We're not even gonna go that way. There's probably stuff that way, but we're not gonna go that way. So let's just go... is there, like, treasure near the ships? Maybe? I do not see any treasure.
Tonberries.
Huh?
Foul creatures consumed
nice.
by their hatred for everyone and everything.
Everything save sharp knives, it seems.
Ha! Yeah, they love them knives. They're so big. They're not little tiny guys. Okay. Very interesting. Design choice for tonberries. We're taking... oh wait, I want to take this route. I'm taking this route. There's, I don't know, more likely to be treasure on this side because the space is bigger. As just, you know, what I decided. Spiders. Yeah. Alright. Dokes. we've got an item here. Hello. Nice big boy enemy. I messed that up. Oops, 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 oops. Oh, hello. Oopsie daisy. I gotta learn how to use cold snap to dodge. 'Cause then you can do things. You can cast a thing. But I haven't really figured it out. My timing is very bad. Basically. Okay. Nice. I didn't see any treasure. Don't see any treasure. So I'm going to assume... Oh, I see some treasure. Treasure! Open. Fool's gold. Probably worth something, right? I don't know. I'm sure it's something we can sell, otherwise it would be a crafting material, but it's probably valuable. If it's even worth anything, I don't know.
I can smell the sea.
It's not far now.
There's probably stuff that way, but I'm just not gonna go that way. It's fine.
How will we reach the surge?
We'll follow the coastline north. There's a bridge that'll take us across to the cape.
Okie dokes, what's down here? Place we cannot go, but I see an item. We're gonna go touch that.
You don't want to go down there. Trust me.
Okay.
Do I even want to ask why?
Probably not. There's another item over here. A turtle. Just chilling. More wildlife. I don't see any treasure.
Might I inquire about the ray of light?
It's what prevents the surge from being reclaimed by the sea. And Dwalius by his people.
Okay. We'll find out more later. Okay. Who needs to fight enemies? We can't go that way anyways, so.
You said before that the child is bound within the surge. But you've yet to tell us how we're meant to reach him. I trust we won't have to hold our breath.
No. The surge wraps around the cape without engulfing it. If we continue to its tip, there is a path down to the seabed. And the wave's origin.
All right. It won't be the first Dominant we've met at the bottom of the ocean.
It's a very long walk. Very, very long. Oh! We're teleporting. Okay. Let us go to the surge. Woo! I like when they let us teleport, because sometimes the walking is just tedious. Unless you want to level up, but you know. The Surge, Mysidia.
It's not much further now.
The path seems well kept. Do you and the villagers often come this way?
Only me. Once every new moon without fail. It is my duty both as village elder and Walius's descendant.
But surely no one blames you for what happened. Why should you bear the responsibility alone?
You misunderstand. I do it because I want to show him that he isn't alone, and that there are still some of us who would see an end to his suffering. Suffering you will soon witness with your own eyes.
Okay.
The forest grows quickly here. Left unattended, the path would be reclaimed in a matter of moons.
Interesting.
Does the light point the way to the child?
It does indeed.
There's no map, but what is... Nothing. Okay.
Look at all the droplets of water suspended in midair.
Where they have remained untouched by time for 80 summers.
It's not right.
No. It's not.
There. Up ahead.
That is really cool looking, though.
Down in the center. Follow me.
Huh?
He's still primed.
I'll never forget my first priming. The fear. And I was old enough to understand what was happening. One can only imagine how this poor child felt.
He is the victim of an unforgivable sin. Committed by people who saw him as nothing but a means to an end. He must be so frightened.
Then I'll ease his burden.
You don't mean?
I'm not going to hurt him. Contrary to the tales, I don't go around killing dominants for no reason. What if I told you there was a way to remove Wallace's icon?
I tell you, you were a madman.
It's hard to believe, I know. But it can be done. Though, it isn't without its risks. Part of the icon remains no matter what.
So, it might still come to violence.
I don't know. It depends on the dominant. I've seen things end well, and I've seen things spiral out of control. But I do know one thing. If we turn our backs on this child, there will be no end to his suffering. And I think that a worse fate than the alternative. Don't you?
Well.
Very well. Do what you must.
So now we get
And
Leviathan.
whatever happens, I will own the consequences.
Don't be afraid, little one. Let me bear the weight. Hush now. It's going to be all right.
Is it done?
I think so. I can feel the icon inside me. But something's wrong.
Hello? Boss
He wasn't
time?
just afraid. He was angry. All right. Let's see what you've given me.
Power of Water. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Leviathan's essence. Attuning with Leviathan not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities, such as Cross Swell, an inescapable rush of water that pummels enemies from multiple angles. Ability details are found on the Abilities tab. Leviathan's Feet. Leviathan's iconic feet Serpent's Cry can be used to summon to Clive's off arm a sea-spitting serpent capable of dealing precision strikes to enemies at great distances. Pressing square in the state will unleash a tidal torrent. Multiple bursts of water capable of forcefully knocking back smaller creatures, while pressing triangle will fire a powerful jet of water, a tidal stream at enemies situated just outside melee range. Using these attacks will deplete your tidal gauge, becoming unavailable when the gauge is empty. The gauge will slowly replenish over time, but can be refilled quicker by pressing O. Time a second press perfectly with the on-screen prompt to immediately refill the gauge, as well as show me the thingy. I want to see it. Okay, so you do it in the ring, I assume. As well as earn unlimited ammunition for a short period of time. The tidal gauge is also replenished when successfully executing a precision dodge. While using Serpent's Cry, pressing R1 again while dodging will cause Clive to roll in the air, extending the dodge even further. Tidal Torrent can be used while rolling by pressing square. Only Leviathan's abilities are available during this battle.
Is that Leviathan?
No, just an eggy, but a formidable adversary nonetheless.
Oh, whoops. Oh, hello. This is very awkward timing.
This one. Attack.
Oh, look. It has friends.
This one. Go farewell.
Ooh. I like the dodge. Like, I really like the dodge.
It's over. Get him.
Oh, what is this? I don't know how that works.
Go, Torque! Another down. Nice try.
We're finished.
Tide Slinger. Oh, okay, so the longer you hold it, the more area it covers, kind of thing. Jericho Slain. That's interesting. Leviathan seems like it might be pretty fun to use. Alright. But we shall see. Because I say that about an icon, and then you use it in a real battle, and you're kind of like,
Is everyone all right?
maybe I don't like this.
He seems calmer now.
You said Walius was frozen in time. But he knew we were here. How?
I don't know. He's never reacted to anything or anyone. Until now.
That's interesting.
The child has been bound for nigh on a century. If he has been conscious from the first, we must remove the seal at once.
It's not that simple. I wish it were, but... there's more to this tale. It would be better if I explained back at the village.
I see. Then let's return before it gets dark.
I'm sorry, Walius. I will make this right.
Interesting.
So, part of Leviathan is inside you now, is it? Does it hurt?
No. Not anymore, anyway.
Good. Because I still have need of your strength. If you want to know the rest, we should head to the Witten Hall.
Of course.
Okay, but let us have a look here. I'm just gonna make a new setup. Who should we have? Let's go. Should we have Titan, Shiva, and Leviathan? Well, Leviathan for sure. Or should we have Bahamut and Shiva? I don't know. I never used Ramu. His thingy's kind of annoying. Gyruda's is pretty good. Bahamut's I don't really use. So we'll probably go Titan and Shiva for this setup. What do we have? Deluge and Crosswell, it looks like, are the only two things. And then what was I using? Raging Fists. Which one's the superpower move? I have no idea. Maybe I don't have it unlocked. I probably don't have it unlocked. Earth and Fury. Should we have Ice Age? What does Rhyme do? Keep Ice Age and Diamond Dust. And then if we look at abilities, let's look at Leviathan. We can unlock, what do we have? Abyssal Tear or Tear. And Tsunami, which is the ultimate move. So we're gonna unlock Tsunami. We'll open this one. We're gonna upgrade Serpent's Cry. Well, we're gonna master it. And then we're gonna upgrade Tsunami. And Deluge is like firing thing. Rip open a slowly expanding gateway to the murky depths of the sea, and when the timing is right, summon forth an abyssal storm that hones in on nearby enemies. I don't know how I feel about that one. Create twin waves that rush inward, dragging smaller enemies to a central point. Maybe we'll stick with this one. So we're gonna upgrade that. Let's change this one for Tsunami. I think I have all my... yeah, I have everything set up right. Okay, it's very interesting. But I think we're going to leave this video here, guys. Next time we will go to the Witten Hall and listen to the rest of the tale. And then continue on with the story. But until then, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, subscribe, and all that jazz. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!